Hey friends, what's good? Welcome to Storytime slash Shannon's Art slash talking about random irrelevant things channel. So, disclaimer right off the top. Camera for some reason is very grainy today. Don't understand why. I'm trying to adjust the lighting and everything in here. Not really working. I got my disco ball back in place. We're ready for summer because when the sun comes in on this side, the whole place just turns into a big disco. It's wild. Um, I'm going to do some painting today. So, this is what I'm working on currently. The wolf in sheep's clothing. I'll just sort of bring it right in there for you to see. I'm really happy with how this is turning out. I've never painted so slowly in my life. I've probably spent the last 3 weeks on this painting, and I'm constantly changing things, learning, growing, figuring stuff out as a painter because you never know everything, right? Excuse me. So, got a tickle. Not sure what's going on there. So anyway, this is unedited. The dogs are outside and inside, so they may bark. There is a full disclaimer that I don't do anything with these videos. It's like one and done. I hit the record and then I turn stop and then I upload it to YouTube because that's just me. I'm tired of fake. Like I said to you guys before, when we spend hours and hours editing and perfecting and making things perfect. And then people come back with, oh, I love the real stuff that you do when it's not fake and it doesn't sound like you've scripted stuff. I'm like, well, why on earth do we spend so much time making things perfect when we could just be real, right? So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to just be real. And I had a few things I wanted to talk about that I think are so funny because I was telling you guys that I do a lot of selling. I've been selling things to people. My dad used to always tell me I could sell ice to an Eskimo because I was a good little sales girl. And so I've been doing it my whole life pretty much, buying and selling, going to thrift stores, getting a really good deal, and then selling something for an astronomical price. But I've kind of learned that everybody and their dog are doing the same sort of thing. So if you come from Gen X people, we are, uh, well, I'm not going to lump us all into one category, but I think we really relish the things that are from the past, from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. We love our things and we try not to waste. I don't know that's how I feel, and I know a lot of people that are the same as me, where they don't want to waste money, they don't want to waste things, and we have a hard time throwing stuff in the landfill. Although I don't know about you guys, but back in the day, a landfill was a big hole in the ground on a piece of property, and you just drove up and dumped your garbage in. Usually, you'd find all sorts of neat things because way back then, because I'm saying people we we care about stuff, we would leave things out for people to grab. Like if we saw a perfectly good chair, you take it to the dump and you'd put it at the top of the bin or at the top of the hole, and someone would come grab your chair. But nowadays it's different. So we buy and sell, it's constant bartering, not bartering, it's just buying and selling. We got to bring the barter system back. I have a feeling a dog wants in the house. So hold on, hold that thought while I do something, while I get my dog in. Okay, come on, hurry up. Oh, oh my goodness. All right. Well, you get to see it just like that. That's that's about as real as it gets. Okay. So what I'm doing today is I wanted to talk a little bit about the funny things that happen on Facebook Marketplace that just they make me laugh. It makes me laugh so much because I know the majority of people on Facebook Marketplace, they have money. The ones that are looking for gold and, precious items that they know somebody doesn't know what they have. So they'll get on there, you'll get a goldsmith on there, and he'll be thinking, ooh, this person has no idea what they have, and it's like a pile of of gold jewelry, and they'll say, "Well, I'll give you $7 for it," and they know damn well it's worth $107, but they'll try everything. So I mean, people have tried that with me, but I kind of know better because I've been dealing with gold for a long time. So I know what it's worth. I know what I have, but I have to laugh because a lot of things that I sell on Marketplace are kind of nickel and dime things because if you don't need it, like I was saying, if you collect it and you go to the onto the free sites or places where you live, if there's a free spot, just grab it off that table and put it on sale. You don't need to make a mint, just make a few bucks from it. It helps other people out. Like I remember going when I first lost Dave, I didn't have anything, so I was living in the van trying to figure out, how I was going to afford very basic things, and Marketplace was perfect for that because if you need an umbrella or you needed something, an outdoor thing, you could get one for $10 or whatever. So long story short, I posted a few items, and one of them was a rusty old, what do you call a toolbox. It looks so vintage, so rusty. It's really wild. It's got like a metal handle, and it's just kind of one of those old ones that you'd carry your hammer and stuff around. And so I posted that. I literally put it on for $10 because it's just a piece, right? It's old, and but it would look super cool if you were a collector. And I got a message. I live in Chilliwack, and I got the message from a person in Vancouver who says to me, "Hey, can you drive this out to Vancouver?" And I was like, "That's an hour and 20 minutes away from me. And my car, I basically keep enough fuel in it to go, 14 kilometers that way. I'm not going to go crazy filling my tank up right now because I got priorities like food." And so I'm thinking, what this person that asked me if I would drive this one toolbox, $10 toolbox out to Vancouver, has been on Marketplace since '07. So they know what they're doing. And it says they're a 5-star Marketplace, like a superstar. They've got all these stars and ratings. And I'm like, oh, you've been doing this a long time, trying to get people to drive your $10 item all the way to your house. And I basically told them, I go to Chilliwack and back from my home. Like I'm not going all the way to Vancouver. But it's funny what people will try. I have had something on here for $5. And somebody said, if I've got to drive all the way out there, can you just give it to me for free? I'm like, no, I can't. I'm sorry, I don't. It doesn't work that way. So I just find it really funny. There, I get it though. Like, there's a lot of people out there that are just absolutely struggling with finances, and whatever you can do to get something free or really close to free, they're gonna try. I've never really tried that before. I'm one of those super nice people that if it says $20, I will give you $20. It has to be worth it, obviously. So, I wanted to show you guys. I'm working on this wolf in sheep's clothing, and I'm making him very dark and ominous. I've been doing some little YouTube shorts, showing off what I've been doing. So today I added these tendrils from the sheep's wool hanging down because I noticed in some of the old photos where people wore the headdresses of animals, they would leave the head on, the legs on, and it would all be just hanging down. And I thought that looked a little bit too morbid, so I didn't want to add the legs. So I decided to add like pieces of wool coming down off the sheep. And this guy is definitely, he's starting to be one of my favorite paintings. And I really love, like, if you look at the back, the sheep in the background, I'm sorry about the camera, it's just terrible. But the sheep in the background, I may leave them muted, like muted faces, because they're just sheep. They're following this big evil wolf. And I just might leave them muted where their faces have no expressions, and the wolf's face is going to have the expression. And like he's just crooked. He's crooked and evil. But anyway, I'm not going to stay on here too long because we're almost at 10 minutes, and that is very long. It's actually going to be over 10. So I just wanted to say, hey guys, and tell you a little bit about my Facebook story. I have so much fun selling, and I love watching like the psychology behind it. It's pretty funny to watch how people are in the real world. But I hope you guys have a fantastic day and get some sun. We're supposed to have sunshine and 20 degrees and higher Celsius for the next week. Whew, yay. It's so nice because when you think back to winter and the water that was coming in during the fall and stuff, I'm tired of that. Let's have something fun like sunshine. Anyway, have a great day, you guys, and God bless. And like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. And yeah, come on back for some really grainy camera work. You got the disco ball. Maybe I'll shoot one when the sun's in here, and then you'll just be like disco ball stuff all over the place. Anyway, have a great day, you guys. See you later.